Hello, class. Welcome to session 3. We are officially at the halfway point. So you made it through your first two modules, and we're moving into our third one. There are 6 in this course, so congratulations. That is a big milestone. You guys are all doing fantastic. I've enjoyed the insights that you've given, your discussions and stories and getting to know you. If there's anything at all that you need help with, let me know. So I am here to support and help you. Let's take a look at this week's assignments, and I'm going to go out to Brightspace, which you're very familiar with at this point, and let me take us back to the starting point, and then I'll take you into Workshop 3 activities. So again, lots of different ways to get to all the assignments. I like to get a course menu, and then I just select the workshop that we're in, which is Workshop 3. Here's a nice place where you can get an overview. You have 2 discussions this week. You're familiar with those at this point. I don't expect there's probably too many questions over, what to do in the discussions. You go out there, and then by Friday night at midnight, make your first post, and then by um, Monday night at midnight, reply to at least 2 classmates, and then any questions that I may have asked you. So those are the 2 discussions that you'll have for this week. There's also 3 other assignments. Going down here, this assignment's called Growing with Grit. So it's lots of different parts to this assignment, but I think it's something that you'll find really helpful. First, you'll see that there's a video that you watch, powerful video. I think it'll be something that encourages you and gives you some inspiration. There's an article that you'll read, and then there's a survey that you'll take. After you take the survey, I want you just to kind of think over the results and then your approach to learning. A lot of times we think that we have to be smart or we need to be very talented to be successful, and it just isn't true. Really, a lot of times what it comes down to is just perseverance. So after doing that, then you'll get down into the part that you'll actually submit. And you're going to use a Word document. So don't use another format, but a Word document, Microsoft Office. If you're not familiar with that, let me know or look it up online and we can help you. You should be able to have Office 365 free through Indiana Wesleyan with your student account email. And you're going to write a 1 to 2 page paper. It doesn't have to be in any special format, and it can be double space, that describes someone who exemplifies grit. So there's some different subjects that you can cover about that person if you want to, or you can do something entirely different. But here's some that are suggested. Who's the person you selected? Be good to know. What challenges did the person face? What strategies did the person use to overcome their challenges? And what was finally accomplished? If you follow that outline, I know that it says that's just possible topics, but if you follow that outline, that's probably going to be the most helpful way. It'll keep you from overthinking it and then also make it easy for me to follow along. But then once you do that, just go down to the bottom of the page and follow the submission instructions and then submit that to me. So that will be your assignment 3.3. Let's go back. We'll take a look at 3.4. So here it's an assignment looking back to my 10-year-old self. Again, you're going to use Microsoft Word. So if you don't have it already, make sure that you get it on your computer so that you can use it. And what you'll do is just click on this link, and what it will do is download it. So if you're using Chrome, up here at the top, there's a little button that shows downloads. It'll show up there. If you're using some other browser, it should show up somewhere, but you'll want to click on that and download it, and then just open it up. And what you'll see at this point are a number of questions. There's 15 questions, and you'll just go down. You don't have to put paragraphs or anything like that, but just answer the questions well. A sentence or two under each of those. Some of them might need to be more than a sentence or two. It might be a paragraph. But just answer these questions uh, that they have down here about when you were 10 years old. And kind of the idea is just looking back at your growth and how you've changed over time. So let me go back out to here and we'll go to our next assignment, which is 3.5. And 3.5, it's kind of an interesting one. I think you'll enjoy it. It's something that we do between now and the end of class, not this week, but the actual end of this class, 6-week class. And what it is that we will be doing a conversation. So this week, what I need you to do is just come up with 3 questions you'd like to ask me. Here's some examples. What's your current progress in the course? what are suggestions for improving your performance? If there's any other topic, you can ask that, and you can come up with your own questions as well. But then just send me an email, and in that, I want you to have those 3 discussion questions. You can put your phone number in there as well, and at some point, we will connect on when is a good time to talk for 15, 20 minutes and have a conversation where I can answer those questions and you can ask more or share insights or any kind of feedback you want about this class. Hopefully that all makes sense. Again, congrats on getting to the 3rd week of this class. You're halfway there. Keep up the hard work. You're doing fantastic.